Well, hello there. It's your friendly neighborhood TB. Today we're going to talk about Google reviews and why Google reviews are not near as important as some of y'all might think. So there's a group of individuals who are not happy. They're not happy with a lot of things going on at Sherwood Forest. Sherwood Forest, which is wholly owned by Joseph Stabeck. He built it. It's his. It's been his for 35 years. And not one of these individuals really have a say on anything. I mean, it is a privilege to play on his property. And the exact word privilege, you can have the connotations or whatever, but it's the right to play. You have no right to Sherwood. Look, I'm banned from Living Legends, even though I am one of the fucking creators of the damn thing. And I have no right to go to that game. It is a privilege that they've removed from me. I'm banned from several fields for no reason other than politics. But again, they have the privilege to remove me from their events. So, to play somewhere is a privilege. You are not entitled to it. You're not entitled to the venue. You're not entitled to how the venue runs. You're not entitled to anything. What you are allowed to have is the privilege. And when you make demands and you don't get those demands and you then publicly spout lies and BS, you come off as an entitled, spoiled brat. Going through the reviews of these two fields and comparing them, one has 300 reviews. The other has 490. Both of them have a rank of 4.7 stars out of 5. Of the last year's negative reviews, all of the 1 and 2 stars, on one field, there are absolutely no fraudulent 1 or 2 star reviews. They are all by recreational players, airsoft players, a couple of people up on some of the big events complaining about parking, things such as that. No political comments whatsoever out of any of them. On the other field, the last 10, 6 of them are fake. And what I mean by fake is they're either a fake person or they didn't come to an event and they're just complaining about an individual or a group of people who aren't the owners. And these individuals leave a bad review for Sherwood for someone they know is not Sherwood. That has nothing to do with Sherwood outside of that. So it makes you wonder who is playing the politics. We have not said anything for a reason. I'm sure that reason's becoming evident to certain individuals. However, you guys on this other side have showcased completely who y'all are. I know y'all think that y'all coming together with some people in the industry and these big team names and some of these bigger name players means you're part of something, and you are. You're part of Paintball. That's the reason why it hasn't grown. See, people want to push that onto us, but we're nobodies, remember? We can't control Paintball growing or shrinking. If I can't be the cause of it growing, I can't be the cause of it shrinking. I mean, I'm a nobody. We have no influence. That's what everyone says. On one hand, we have no influence, and then on the other hand, we're the worst thing that paintball has ever had. And, all from the standpoint of people playing against me. It's kind of weird that as a producer, the issues they have is that I don't take entitlement. If you want to play the game, you get the game. If you give me $100 to play my game, then that's all you're entitled to is that game. I don't owe you anything else. I don't have to be nice to you. You don't have to be nice to me. I don't have to pretend to like you. You don't even have to like me. I don't like people's politics, but I'll go watch their music because I enjoy their music. Until they tell me that I can go fuck myself, and then I don't give them my money anymore. But I still listen to their music because I like the music. I just don't support them. But I damn sure don't run around complaining about them. That's way more energy than I give you guys. I hope y'all understand that y'all have given me, in this situation, far more energy than if you knew you wouldn't be embarrassed by. For all your talk of how I am nothing to you, you guys have spent hours talking about this. Days. IMing each other back and forth. Can you believe he said this? Can you believe he did this? Can you believe this? Can you believe that? Can you believe this? Can you believe that? And we're the ones with the drama? The names of names. Y'all have drama. Y'all have drama on the East Coast. Y'all have got drama even at the fields you're at. When there's no TB to bind y'all together, y'all have drama. That's obvious with the negative Google reviews. On one page is all their actual customers, and for the other page, it's a bunch of people trying to prove a point. Understand that nobody looks at those Google reviews, really. And the people that do know that your stuff is fake. And the field provides the context back. And before I go into that, the comments that some staff member at this other field told these individuals who spent $500 and only got, or excuse me, $350 and only got 18 minutes of play, or drove an hour and a half for only one session for a birthday party. I mean, and the responses back to them. The only main difference at the end between these two is one field will throw you a comp or a free day if you complain at the drop of a hat while they insult you. The other one, according to these people, just insults you. However, I didn't see it that way. What I saw is the two individuals that were for real were safety violations, which again seems to be a big thing for people that don't understand because it's on the other field too. Same thing. Matter of fact, just real quick before I end up, the other field had an incident where a staff member put his hands on another player and forcibly removed them when they wouldn't leave the field. I'll give you 3 guesses, but the first 2 is not sure would, not sure would. So for all you people with Joe in your mouth, because he used the hard Y instead of boy, he used boy, even though he didn't use either of them. He didn't say that. There's no camera of him saying it because he didn't say it. There's another word that he used that I'm not going to put here. Starts with cock, ends with sucker, but again, it is what it is. So, I'm sure you guys are going to key on that last little part. And that, my friends, is the point. Now, you got more to talk about. So enjoy. Get them Google review bombs up and running. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing. The people who are using the software are the future. Not for y'all. That's why you're mad. The common occurrence in all of this is the sense of entitlement. I will read a statement that I think sums it up more than you can possibly imagine. Believe it or not, the the person who posted it was so concerned with y'all knowing who he is, and so that you could reach out to him and ask, that he used this nickname called Comic Book Tough Guy, which, believe it or not, is one of my biggest fans. I mean, he really loves me. Just understand that. But the big issue is this part right here. If you are looking to play paintball, keep looking. Very rude owners who feel you should thank them for letting, and letting is capitalized, you come to their business rather than thanking you, and you again is capitalized, for choosing to spend your time and money with them. Way better experience, not too far away. No doubt, like 32 miles away in Hobart, Indiana, right? But anyway, that's the problem. The problem is these people don't like being told no. They don't like being told no. They don't like being told I don't care. And they don't like being told do what you want, but you're not going to do it over here. Leave us alone. 2 years ago, Joe came on the show and told everyone that. And we got told Sherwood was an island, that they were going to alienate us, and that no one was going to come, and no one was going to support Sherwood, or Ronin, or anybody that used it, or anybody that fucked with us, or anybody that talked to us. They just weren't going to do it. Cool story, bro. So why are y'all here? Why did someone come over and try to rebuild bridges that were burned on purpose, and then get mad when he quit, and instead of being told, okay, well, you can do your 2 weeks, go ahead and pack your stuff now and go ahead and leave, and I'll get someone else to do your job? Because literally that's what happened. We've talked about it. An ultimatum was given between a producer and a field owner. The field owner said, no thank you. The ultimatum was simple. You do what I want. I'm not going to be here next year. I will do the game this year. And if you want me to consider coming back here and helping you, then you better step correct. So he already threatened to cancel on his own this game if the step right wasn't done, and had already stated he wasn't going to do a game next year. The field owner simply stated, your services are no longer required. Thank you. The difference in business ethics that was mentioned is exactly that. It's exactly that. One person does not have the right to drop an ultimatum to another person. The sense of entitlement is what makes you think that you were able to do that. You thought, because of your following, that you are entitled to tell a field owner how it was going to be. And when the field owner told you no, you then went online, marshaled all your friends to demonstrate to said field owner why he should listen and get in line. And then your friends have spent 4 days trying to do that. And we're the ones playing politics. I guess. Because we won't let you do to us what you want to do to us? Maybe so. The cool story is, it's not going to matter. The things going on with the technology as far as Ronin and Red Feather, that has been dealt with at one level. It's being dealt with at other levels. There's nothing you guys can scream and holler and do to change any of that. Y'all can make jokes. You can tag me in goofy shit. It's not going to change what's going to happen. The only people that can stop that are the people involved. What does that mean? It means we're protecting our intellectual property. Are we filing lawsuits? No, that has not happened yet. It has not reached that point. This is being treated like any other technology-based situation. Someone puts up a video, they get a DMCA. Somebody puts up a song that they don't own, they get a DMCA and a cease and desist. Somebody takes technology and posts up a GTA 6 video early, you get hit with those things. There's no difference here. The precedent's already set. The precedent may not be in paintball, but the precedent is in technology, and that's where we're moving. We're going to bridge technology with paintball and kinetic tag in general. Airsoft, LARP, laser tag, we're coming for all of that with this tech. Because it's not just a flag station. Y'all are some small-minded people to think that it's just a flag station. The flag station is not even the center of the problem. So I don't care if y'all run around scanning RFID badges. RFID's been out for 25 years. You ain't got to do it our way. But what you don't have to do is come steal our way. You can license it like everybody else. We will license it to you. We'll let you use it. It's not just for us. So, how about if you don't fuck with Ronan or Sherwood or Matt or Eli or anyone else at Sherwood for that matter, or fuck any other field out there. You get mad at Indy Battlegrounds. You get mad at Indy Spec Ops. You get mad at White River. You get mad at Fort Knox. You get mad at fucking Blast Camp. You get mad at Sherwood. How about go talk to them without your sense of entitlement? And then if you don't like what they say, don't go back. But don't go around telling everybody. Don't go around running your mouth. Because the other person might not have that experience there. They don't have to have the experience you had. And you can't get mad at them if they had a better one. That's like 5-year-old behavior. That's petulant children behavior. And based on the Google reviews, because I'm going to end with that, that may be why so many bitchings about reffing and how lazy refs are. Now I know why they need the tech. And let me assure you, what was attempted to be taken had nothing to do with the wreck ball stuff that we've got built and coming. That's really going to blow your socks off. But hey, we love competition. I know Alan can't wait for an actual product that competes with us. The problem is we haven't had one. We've had people pretend to be one. We've had people try and claim that they're one, but no one still really understands what it is we do to be able to create a competing product. If some of the things coming play out the way they're looking, y'all are going to be some real unhappy people. If they don't, y'all are still going to be some real unhappy people. And with that said, I'm sitting at about 18 and a half minutes. I think I've laid out Google reviews. I think I've laid out the behind the scenes. And I think I've laid out how we're going to respond. We're going to continue doing what we do. Whether that's 50 people, 20 people, 100 people, probably won't be more than 300 because neither producer wants more than 300 people. So when y'all scream 500 people, 800 people, 1,000 people, understand that that's when it quits being a scenario game and moves into a big game. There are no 1,000-player scenario games because the storyline is not forefront. And the main difference between a scenario game and a big game is a big game, paintball is still the main focus. And in a scenario game, the storyline, the props, and the role players are the main focus. And for some reason, that pisses off a certain segment of paintballer these days. And I don't know why, because all the games out there are built for you. This one isn't. And it's okay that it exists. And if you don't think it should exist, then that means new people can't come in and do anything different than what y'all have been doing. Now, who's really bad for the sport? Who's gatekeeping the sport? Who are y'all to go after two brand new producers who've only produced one game each in the Midwest? Who do y'all think y'all are? What about them makes you think that you have the right to demand anything from them? Even more so when you haven't even played their games. Now, with that said, I hope you have a great day. Make sure you watch The Mutants tomorrow night. That's going to be an interesting show. Make sure you come to Dallas. Storm Surge. If you want to beat up on Joe, go help Chris wrangle. I mean, he made a comment too, so that's going to be interesting. It is what it is, bro. You know where we're all going to be in 2 weeks. I'll see you there, or I will certainly see your attempts to tag me and post and DM me and all these other little behind-the-scene things that you guys like to do. Until then, deuces.